Hello everyone, my name's Erdipide and welcome back to the channel and another episode of Vampires with the Undergrowth. And let's jump right in here. So we're going to continue with our Formacarium today. Now, as you probably remember from our last episode, we actually did the first challenge on Insane and succeeded, which was awesome. So let's get started. So we're going to bring them over to group 1 and we're going to send group 1 out for food. And I'm hoping that music isn't too loud. That should be better. Alrighty. And what we're going to do is we are going to start. We will have a look at. We have 80 royal jelly, which is a good start. So we can now upgrade the worker. We can get the black. Yeah, we're going to get the black ant. So we'll unlock the black ant because having warrior ants is a good idea. Let's get them down. Now of course they won't be placed until I put my workers back into my nesting mode. But that's fine, I'll let them gather a bit more food so I can put some more down. Unfortunately, this is the boring part, to be honest. What else have we got up on the surface? We've got a grub there, a grub there, and a grub there. Awesome. Well, we'll just keep bringing this food in. We're filling up quite nicely. Okay, so now we switch them back over to nesting duties. We get these guys hatched up. We'll have our first group.
The Raptor workers have raised their first Formacarium ant.
Finally, we have the opportunity to observe multiple species within the same colony.
Alrighty then. I have some more territory, so what I'm going to do is we'll extend this bit because I'm going to put some workers down there. Okay, so all my black ants are now hatched, which means they're going to start gathering food, which is good. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to start placing workers.
The queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
That we will. That we will. What we'll do is we'll add them to the new line for now, so they can help gather food. Okay, and we're all placing eggs, or larvae, whatever you want to call it. I think it's larvae. Okay, so then we're going to have a second group of workers. And they'll mainly be for nesting duty, but I can also use them to help gather food. Excuse me. And they're pretty cheap, so workers only cost 20, whereas the warriors cost 50. Let's upgrade food stores a bit. Make as much use of the space as I can. As soon as we've gathered all the food outside, we will then move on to our next challenge. Now I won't be doing the next challenge in insane mode because it's rather difficult to do. I normally do it on medium. Okay, so yeah, that should be more than enough food storage. So let's get back here. Let's make some more. Yeah, we now have a full set of our black ants. Now we need to drop like that. Ooh, look at our little grey ants. That's so cool. It's supposed to be black, but they're grey. We did pick grey though as our colour, so it only makes sense. Okay, so it won't be long until we are done. Right, so I'll switch them to there, and you guys can go get the grubs. There we go, and they're off for the grub. Yeah. And off you go. Next one. Alright. Well, we definitely have plenty of food. We're going to make another chamber. Let's see, our next chamber is going to be... Yeah, we can put our next chamber here. Like so. We'll dig that out. Right, so send them back in, and then the two can go back on nesting duty. Now we've got all the food. Second group of warriors is being made. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to start up our next challenge, which is subjugation. And as I said, we're just going to play this in medium because it's quite a challenge.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Come on, pick up some food.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Who's there, really? Okay, so, let's see. Let's get some warrior ants up and running. You guys need to go there, you go back there. Yeah, food stores are full. Let's put some more food tiles down. Should do for now. Okay. Let's get this food down here. Okay, and then we're gonna go in here. Right, no food.
Sigestria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance.
Okay,
She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs.
awesome.
Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
Unfortunately, she'll kill your ants no matter what.
By working
These
together,
spiders
the
are-
ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel-web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
Okay, so the trouble with this one is you have to
A
build or
sanguinious scout
upgrade.
has
Oh,
sensed the
you
presence
little-
of the black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Actually, no. Let's bring you guys up here, and then we'll use number 2 to collect the food. I need to make more workers anyway, so we'll start that out by digging this out here. Because I'll need as much space as possible. Right, you guys go get the food. I'm going to start laying down some workers.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Okay, so right there, and then that there like that. Get them hatched. And keep the warriors and guard duty up there for the time being. Alrighty, that's working nicely. Okay, so move over there now. Because we're going to have a raid at any moment. Let's get a few more food tiles. Let's dig this out. We can dig this out as well. number 2 up there for now. Okay, so I need to decide where I'm going next. Yeah, we're going to go up here next.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Not got enough numbers to stop them yet. Oh, managed to stop one of them, that's good. Right. Let's get digging up there.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Let's get this collected. Awesome. Okay, so we'll go in here
The
next.
colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Come on, kill it, kill it. There you go. Grab that food. 2, you might as well grab that as well. Actually, no, sit up there. Like always to have at least one unit guarding. Let's get some more.
There are intruders in the nest.
Right, stop taking food, you bunch of idiots. Oh, here comes the next raid. Right, go. Okay, that spider's dead, good. 2, next raid. Okay. That'd probably be a better spot. Right, here they come.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Nice, nice.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
Let's go get all that food. Oh, I turned their food off, didn't I? Turn it back on. Basically, to win, I just need to keep making ants and just make them as fast as possible. So let's upgrade food stores a bit.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Do nicely. More than enough space for food now. Okay, so let's bring number 1 up there again. We are going to take... Oh, we need to take this bit here. We'll send number 2 down there. Because the next raid's coming any minute. Actually, let's bring number 2 out there. They're too busy. That's kind of amusing. Got a hell of a tickle in the back of my throat.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinia will subjugate or exterminate.
Oh god, we're managing to deal with it. Come on, yes, get it, yes. Oh, one of them got through. Okay, so number 2.
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the Black Ant brood.
Ah, it's not all
The
that
danger
bad.
may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
Of course they are.
There are intruders in the nest.
Would help if they were all, you know, actually taking food.
There are intruders in the nest.
2 up there, and then 1. Go kill them. Yeah, you guys could grab that grub. No, 1. You shouldn't be taking food. Gotta keep an eye out for that next raid. But I've got my second group guarding anyway. Right, so start taking food. Oh, here comes the next raid. Right, go, 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 go. Oh no, I don't want. Get rid of that. You are gathered here. Oh, I've got plenty of food now. Let's get some more warriors down. Oh, no. Nope, too late.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest. The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Yeah, I know, but we'll be alright. Well, I lost a single pupae, but we're alright. Okay, so 1.
The raiding party is left,
2.
and with them they have taken 10% of the Black Ant brood.
Let's
The
get
Queen
all
must
this
lay
dug
quickly
out.
to return the colony to its former strength.
Okay, so that's a good amount of food.
Predators
there.
are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Number 1, get in there. Number 2, finish that off. Whew. Numbers, it's always numbers for me. Okay, so 1, start collecting food from there. 2 can go back on guard duty. Oh, and we can put food tiles. Might as well, got the space. A bit of food. Let's see, next is going to be up there. Let's turn your food gathering off. Oh no.
There are intruders in the nest.
We'll be alright. I need everyone here ready for the next raid. And so right there, and we're right there. Here comes the next wave. Okay, so I only need 17 more soldiers and 24 more workers.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinio will subjugate or exterminate.
You ain't getting my pupae.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe.
Right, so
For now.
goal number 1. Yeah, look at them all just flooding there. That's amazing. Okay, gather all that food. Might as well go grab that while we're here. Let's make some more warriors. I only need 8 more. Okay, so next. And then go kill that one. Okay, looking good. Just got to keep an eye out for the timer, because if I miss it, that would be a pain in the butt. Okay, so I need 8 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we move on to workers. Oh, here comes the next raid. I'm almost missing it. Get back here. Come on, all of you.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Oh my word, look at them all. Get him, 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 get him. Ah.
The raiding party is
be
left,
okay.
and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. It is only a matter of time before they return.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm almost done. Right, so 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. Number 1, go get all that food. Actually, no. Number 1, stay. Number 2 can go get all that food. Because they're getting pretty strong now. So we'll leave number 1 on guard duty, and we can let team 2 collect all the food. We've got some more over here. I think number 2, yeah, number 2 now done on that food. So we'll bring them here. Oh.
There are intruders in the nest.
Gather some more food. Let's bring them in, because here comes the last raid.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
You're not getting out with my pupae. Oh, look, one more. He's running desperately straight into the middle of a horde of angry ants. Well, that wasn't smart.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own. The raids will continue, but this Formica Fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
Alrighty then. We're going to go for the royal jelly again. I always get extra royal jelly. Alrighty. So 16, 933. Obviously it's only on medium, which is why I got a lower score. So we got 20 territory, 71 jelly, and 1600 food. Awesome. Alrighty then.
How is the
Let's see
colony
what these
progressing?
two have to say.
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Okay, so we're gonna call it here, and I will see you next episode. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. My name's Eddie Pider. Peace.